everyone, Gemini here, bringing you a gameplay video that kind of showcases a few of my tomahawk kills. They're not really super spectacular. I got two kind of cool ones at the end of it, two clips, but I did actually have like four of them in a row where I was taking my tomahawk out of the person I just killed him with and using it again. But I figured I would use this gameplay video to kind of answer questions about using the tomahawk. I know I get questions about, why I use them and how I use them. Um, First one is I don't use an aimbot. I do kind of toss them really quick and get a decent amount of kills off of them, but it's not like I actually aim them. So a lot of people get the conception that, I have an aimbot and I just, tap buttons and I get a kill. It's not like that. Second one is why do I use a tomahawk over grenades? Because grenades usually get you multi kills and this, that, the other. My style is more of a rusher. I don't usually have time when I'm running around to cook a frag grenade, and I don't have time to wait sometimes for sim text to go off. So usually I just kind of wing a tomahawk, and it comes in quite handy when you run into somebody, you're low on bullets and you fire, you hit them a few times, but you run out of bullets and you can just fling it. And there's been many occasions where we both ran out of bullets, and while he was reloading, I just pretty much slung a tomahawk or what have you at him, and I got the kill, which was a good thing for me because he started reloading before I did. So, plus you never know who has sleight of hand on. So I don't really run with sleight. So if somebody does, they're definitely going to beat me on the reload. Um, Other than that, I don't really think that I'm a frag grenade or a semtex person. It just takes too long for me. The final question I get, and I get this the most, is how did I learn how to do the tomahawks? Because I don't really aim them. I just fling them at people, and I kind of get a lot of tomahawk kills. I think I got over 2,000 tomahawk kills so far on this game. So, or no, actually over 200. I think it's one of the various numbers. And as you can see on this game, I don't know if anybody will agree with me on this. I'll talk more on another video about this, but knifing on this game is so broken. Um, but yeah, it's one of those things where I learned from my nephew. He doesn't aim. He pretty much will just fling them at people, and he just taught me how to not think about it, don't aim, just kind of react to it, make it an instinct. And after using them for a while, you kind of do get that to that point where that becomes like a primary weapon for you. And it's actually quite effective because there's a lot of times where I run around a corner and see someone and, you know, they're pretty much already aimed up and I'm not, and I can fling that out really quickly, and I tend to get the kill. I may take a few bullets before I do it, but it's one of those things where it really, really comes in handy. Another thing is, when it becomes an instinct when you can do it on hardcore, because you have no reticle on a screen to kind of guide you, to kind of give you, a heads up. When you can start flinging them on hardcore, then you know that, it's become an instinct. And I would say the best tip I can give to people is just practice with it. If you care about your KD, then it's going to be a lot harder for you to accomplish that. They do have combat training. I mean, you can sit there and try to bots until it just becomes natural. I would just say go for it. There's so many people in this game that play a certain way, and the biggest way I've seen is that this game is so overcamped that it's not even funny. I guess when they took the infinite noob tubes out, the people that sucked at the game and was only getting kills by noob tubes, decided to pick up the cheap and easy habit of corner camping. Um, this game is I've never been in a game of core where people camp, and it's getting to that point where people camp in core, and it's really irritating to play. It's not really fun to play because they sit there in one spot and camp, and then you gotta sit there and try to get rid of them, and it's just becomes a pain in the ass. It's not really that fun to play, but I guess it's easier for people to camp than to actually learn how to play the damn game. So I guess that's their prerogative. Um, but if you guys actually have any questions, you can always post them up. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna hold this secret of how to do tomahawks. I don't play, like a very selfish person. I don't really care. Because the thing about it is I I'm not a master of it. I'm pretty good at it. I usually finish up, you know, with the most tomahawk kills in a match, but that's only because that's just my style of play. If you don't feel like it's your style of play, then I wouldn't advise it. Um, if you're more of a tactical person, it's not going to benefit you. Um, and oh, the last question is, what videos do I like looking at as far as tomahawks or throwing knives? And I pretty much enjoy all of them as long as they're not those cheap uh, private matches where two people sit there all day and try to do bank shots. Those are pretty weak, and I do find them to be a waste of time. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy the footage, and if you like it enough to see more videos like this, just subscribe. Thank you.